Hi ladies, it's Kara from iStampin.com. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to be showing you the box that I made to give to my customers. This is my October Customer Appreciation Kit. And so what I do is at the end of each month, I look to see which customers of mine spent $50 or more. And if you did, then I send you the kit to make this cute little box. So here, I'll show you how to open it up. There you go. And so it's big enough, you know, to put in quite a bit of little goodies, however you would like to, you know, whatever you'd like to put in there. And, you know, this is very easy to make. Just, you know, use whatever kind of stamp you want. Today I used the, where did it go? Today I used the Project Life Holiday Cheer stamp set, and I used the Remember This Day image right here, so you can see that. And I did this all in Coastal Cabana. So what you'll need to provide is your stamps and then some other items, but I'll show you that in just a minute. So what happens is you'll receive a kit like this, so it has all the items that you will need to make the kit. You will need to provide some of your own items, and I'll tell you what that is when we get there. Okay, so let me put these off to the side. So the first thing you do is just take all your items out of the kit. So you've got your DSP, and what I am using is the In Color 2013-2015 Designer Series pack. So that's where I'm getting this paper from. And then you'll get half of a doily. You'll get some of the cotton ribbon, and then you'll get some paper to stamp and then to punch out, and then this is some glimmer paper. So you'll get all three of those things. Now, I did not include glue dots with this kit because the glue dots don't stick to the glimmer paper, so you'll need to use wet glue. I'm going to be using my Tombow Mono Multi-Liquid Glue. That's what I'm going to be using today. All right, so let's get started. So first things first is we need to get out our Simply Scoring tool, and we are going to be scoring this on all four sides at 1 inch. And just an FYI, the DSP is a little bit thinner than cardstock, so when you're using your scoring tool, you don't want to press down as hard as you would as if you were scoring on cardstock. You want to be gentle because you can tear the paper. Okay, so like I said, we're scoring at 1 inch on all four sides. All right, and now we're going to keep it in landscape mode, and we're going to score it at 5.5 and 6.5. And then we are done with the scoring tool. Now what we're going to do is get our bone folder, and we're just going to fold all the sides. So just get really good creases. And if for some reason, if you don't have a bone folder, the paper's thin enough where you can get good creases just with your fingers. But if you don't have a bone folder in your tools, I do recommend one. It really makes things a lot easier. Okay, so let's just give that another good crease. Okay. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors, and on all the score lines up to that 1 inch line, we're just going to cut. We're going to do that on both sides. So you just need to find that score mark and just cut up to that 1-inch mark. And if it's kind of hard to see on one side, just flip it over and you should be able to see it. Okay, then after we're done with this, we're going to just trim off just a smidgen on these 2 panels. So just cut off just a little bit, and this just allows the box just to fold a lot cleaner together. You don't have to trim off a whole lot, just a little sliver. Okay, so we're done with that. So now what I do to make sure that I'm putting the adhesive, so this is going to be the top. I've decided that my polka dot is going to be the outside of the box. If I wanted to do the mini chevron, then I would just flip it over. So you decide what you want your front to be. I'm going to have it be the polka dots. So what I do, just to ensure that I'm putting the adhesive on the right side of the tabs, I fold them all over like this. And here I would recommend either using the fast fuse or sticky strip. So I'm just going to quickly put adhesive on all the tabs. And it's gummed up a little bit, so I'm gonna, okay, last one. Okay, so now what you'll do is you'll just bring up and build up the walls. All of these boxes that I make are all very similar in terms of the way that they're constructed. So if you've made a few of these, you get the hang of them pretty quickly. And then this will be the lid. Okay, so this is how it closes. Okay, so just like that, pretty simple. So now what we're going to do is we're going to stamp. So here's my piece of cardstock. Let me get my foam pad. We are using photopolymer stamps, and like I said, we're using the Project Life Holiday Cheer, and you can use any one of these. You know, you can do Baby It's Cold Outside, any of these. I just chose to do Remember This Day. There's a lot of variety in that stamp set, so I'm going to be using my Coastal Cabana. That's the color of the paper. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Just ink that up and just stamp. We're going to be punching this out using the 1 1/4 circle punch. So I'm just going to center that and just punch that out. And then I'm going to be using the 1 3/8 to make a larger circle. And then I'm going to be using my 1 1/4 scallop to cut out the silver glimmer paper. Okay, that's it. Now what I did here is I used dimensionals to pop this up. To give it some height. Then you just want to center that onto the circle. Now, this is where you're going to use the wet glue. I've had that to be the most successful. You can use snail, sticky strip. The snail always seems to come up, so I'm just going to use wet glue. And just center that on. And the nice thing about it is if for some reason, if you don't center it with the glue being wet, you're able to move it around, get it in the right position. So then you'll have a half of a doily, and I have it where it's coming off the side right here. Off the side, so I'm going to line it up. And since I have my multi-glue, I'm just going to go ahead and use that since I have it out. And then I'm just going to put some wet glue here on these kind of solid parts of the doily on the edges. And then just make sure that that's centered in the panel from the top and the bottom and lined up on the right, and then just press it down. And then this is just going to go right here in the center. And again, I'm just, whoops, put a little bit more in there. So I'm just going to use the multi-glue again. And place that here in the center. All right, and then you have the cotton twill ribbon, and I just did a simple knot. Okay, so we just press and hold this down just for a second. You could use a glue dot. I just used the liquid glue since it was out here. And then use your ribbon scissors and trim the tails to the desired length. Simple, simple, but cute. And there you have it. Whoop. So like I said, this is what you'll be receiving from me in the month of November. So after October is completed, I will send this out to you. If you have any questions about any of the products that I've used today, you can stop on over at my blog, which is www.istampin.com. If you need any assistance on how to create this, let me know and I will be more than happy to assist you. All right, ladies, thanks and have a great day. Bye.